There's a nurse that I worked with that is possibly facing charges, but more than likely gonna lose her license. I feel really bad though because she was a really good one, and the story is crazy and it can happen to anybody. So this nurse that I'm talking about, she's a night shift nurse, and if you work night shift, you know it's a lot slower at night, and there's just not as much to do. There's less staff, and it's just always short staffed, pretty much everywhere. Well, anyways, there's this one nurse, and I worked with her a lot of the times, and she was pretty good. When I heard about this, I was like, what the f? Okay, so long story short, this nurse had 8 patients. She did all of her nighttime medicine, and she finished around 9 p.m. Well, after 9 p.m., she did not check on this patient until they got a phone call from the police station that they found a man in the middle of this highway or some area near a bridge. So apparently this nurse passed all of her 9 o'clock meds, and after that she didn't have any more meds to pass, so she was chilling, literally chilling at the nurse's station all night. They have her on camera the whole entire night, on her phone, and when they're like, hey, when was the last time you checked on so and so, she was like, oh, it was around 1 or 2. When they pulled the cameras back, she did not check on him. So this man literally got himself in a wheelchair, went out the side door, and I guess went down some hill, fell or something, so he was not in his wheelchair when they found him. And the state that I was working in is a cold state. It's not like Texas where it's hot. So this man was literally in the middle of the night at 4 a.m. in this cold little ditch area near a highway, and thank God somebody was driving by and they just happened to see him. But yeah, anyways, the cops called and they're like, hey, do you have a patient that looks like this? And they're like, yeah. And they're like, well, he's here outside so and so store or whatever. It was near some highway or something. But yeah.
Wow, that is a wild story. The fact that a patient managed to wheel themselves out unnoticed in the middle of the night and end up near a highway, that's something out of a medical drama. And while it's easy to point fingers, it does show how stretched and overworked night shift nurses can be. But still, being on your phone the entire shift without checking on patients, that's a tough pill to swallow. It's a reminder that vigilance is key in healthcare, even on the slow nights.